know, there's a lot of bonnet talk going on social media, and it's getting on my nerves. Here's why. If you didn't know, basically, I don't know who started it, but I always think these things are planned anyway. Like they, the media or whatever, whoever planned to start this discussion. Some guy took a picture, I think, or has a picture. For some reason, he was against people's consent, taking pictures of some black females at the Atlanta airport, I believe. And they were all wearing bonnets, and I think that's it. I don't think they had on pajamas. I'll have to double check or anything else. But they're all wearing bonnets, and for some reason, this guy was like, "Oh, this is so ghetto and problematic, and y'all look stupid and stuff like that." So of course, they're like the pro bonnet, anti bonnet, going back and forth. Then Miss Monique, who's like so weird to me, she came out and was like, "Hi, my sweet babies, like, Auntie doesn't want you to wear bonnets, so don't wear bonnets," or whatever. Mind you, Auntie Monique did this whole international PSA for the whole world to see in a whole gray bathrobe. So I don't understand. I need help. To me, that's just kind of weird. Yeah, she was at home, but it's still like you're presenting yourself to the world, and that's what her whole message was. Like, you can't present yourself to the world with your house clothes and bonnets and shit like that. So irony was not lost on me. Anyway, now I'm gonna explain. This is how I personally handle going out, running errands and stuff like that. And airport, I would probably not wear a bonnet. I don't know. I just started wearing bonnets and things like this, like my curlers out, since this whole pandemic happened. I was just noticing more and more women were coming out in their bonnets, and I was like, you know what? I think that's kind of a good idea. Like, my hair frizzes out the second I step out on humid days, and then I'm crying just because, like, I was just trying to get half and half, and my whole hairstyle is ruined. So I was like, I'm gonna start doing this shit. And plus, my mask is on; nobody can even see who I was. So that's how I started wearing things like this out in public. So, like, going to a grocery store. Going out today, I went to Starbucks, and I went to the grocery store. I came out in my bonnet, I went to my car, with my bonnet on. Then, right before I stepped out to go pick up my coffee, I took my bonnet off, kept these in. Then I went to the store with these in. I pulled my hair back. I don't know where my hair tie went, but my hair was pulled back, and then I had these in. So, how do people treat me? A bunch of guys were bothering me, I think, because I'm wearing, like, this little thing here. Like, it's really popular, this, like, matchy stuff now, like, coordinated outfits. So, most of my stuff is like that. Whether it's pajamas or like going out, even workout gear, it's like, a set. So I wear a lot of sets. I don't, I try to cover up the best I can. As far as like pajamas and stuff, I don't have ugly pajamas. Two, I would still never wear those out as like a sanitary thing too. But, all my stuff is basically like matching sets that I go out in. So like this is a little matching set here. It's a little more revealing, but that's why I put this on to kind of counteract the extra skin. I don't have any of those like poofy bed shoes or whatever. I just have sneakers and Adidas sandals, and I typically wear sneakers out. So I don't have any wig, extensions. It's just my hair. So that's just how I wear it out. Usually have these things in it if it's during the day and I'm about to go somewhere, because I don't want to heat damage my bangs too much. I go, but I think that's about it. So if I had to guess, like on the scale, I would probably say I'm like in the middle of what most or a lot of people right now are saying is inappropriate and what's appropriate. I like the ghetto nails. I got these long ass ghetto nails. I love that shit. It ain't changing. I don't care what people say. I like them long and like crazy. So yeah, I like the eyelashes. Some people would say these are more on the modest side. Some people would say, oh, this is super extra. I don't know. I don't wear makeup, so I don't have a lot of stuff to, other stuff to do. I don't want to wear any makeup. When I do, it's because I have, blemishes or whatever. So like I said, like I'm kind of just like in the middle. I do some things, but some things are totally off limits. Like blankets, oh my god, that shit is disgusting to me. But whatever. Now the thing that I wanted to get to, like my whole point of making this video is, it's just weird to me that like I have a lot of issues with Gen Z. They don't care about anything. It seems like they just like nothing matters to them. And they hate people who think differently than they do, and they're very ageist. Like they act like they're never gonna grow up or something. Like if you're like 5 years older than they are, they're like, oh, you're old, and like just make fun of you. It's like really weird. But I mean, the rest of the things that they do is kind of just like they're products of their environment, just like how everybody else is a product of their environment. My problem with these older generations, my generation is Gen Y, and then I guess Gen X, complaining about, because a lot of them, they say it's young girls and ghetto girls. It's like, y'all are their parents. So what the hell? Like, y'all are acting like these people are from another dimension and just showed up here and started wearing bonnets and stuff. It's like, y'all are the ones who are supposedly raising these people. So what exactly are you mad about? Like, y'all really act like y'all didn't start this stuff. Like, every generation, at least in the Western world, like whatever the previous generation did, usually when it comes to these types of things, like being more liberal, being more lax about stuff, it gets a little bit, the next generation takes it a little bit further. Like, y'all really let the internet and TV raise y'all's children, and then come talking to us like we're like not from y'all. Like, y'all literally birthed this generation. So I just don't understand. Like, you don't have any accountability on the people you have raised. My other issue is, like, a lot of Gen Z kids I know, a lot of Gen Z, even 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 14-year-olds, their parents, like, they came from extremely broken homes. Like, their parents are on drugs or so depressed that it's debilitating. A lot of them, even people's moms and grandmothers have been to prison, and missed out on their childhood, like a lot, so I'm just like, what exactly? Like, they really truly raised themselves, and they don't have a solid foundation at all. So it's like, really, this type of stuff, the outward presentation at stores is in the airport is really like the least of these people's problems. And yeah, like I said, they come from extremely broken homes. So it's like, there's definitely some bad stuff going on with a lot of these older people. And the thing is, like, a lot of these 40 and 50-year-olds, when they were 30 and 40, they were still looking up to these really bad influences on, in media. Like, I know so many black women in that age group and older who, even 10, 15 years ago, when these Gen Z girls were 10, 11, 5, they were looking up to people like the Kardashians. They were looking up to people that were just like really bad influences. Whoever was like the Cardi B type character at that time. So it's like, all those people are very like, do whatever you want to do as thou wilt, is the whole of their law. So if you want to look ghetto, if you want to have weave down to your toes that's falling out, leaving a trail behind you, it doesn't matter. If you want to go out in PJs, like, I mean, these people fill themselves in the bathroom, like sitting on the bathroom, going to the bathroom.
But right now, I gotta take shit. Push. Y'all hear that? Wait, hold on. There we go. In case y'all thought I was lying, because my stomach.
They do Instagram lives and stuff like that. Like, so these are the people who are raising y'all's children. Another thing is, y'all don't focus, like, especially the black community, there's nothing to, like, y'all don't raise people, we're not in unison at all. So it's like, nobody owes y'all, get people from the hood or whatever y'all calling these people who do these things, they don't owe anybody anything. Nobody's ever done anything for these people in the black community. So it's like, all of a sudden to be calling these people your sisters, and we as a race need to do better and stuff like that. It's like, they don't have any ties to the race anyway. Like, nobody has done anything for them to create a community or a safe environment to grow and to make mistakes and stuff like that. So it's like, it's just some random person coming in to check these people. It's like, who the hell are y'all? Like, y'all didn't do anything. Like, we don't own anything to be like having a certain standard in schools that applies directly for black people's benefit, if that makes sense. Like, it just almost seems random. It's like, they don't owe the black community anything. They don't owe them to, nobody's been honorable to them for them to now turn around and be honorable and do, honorable things to make the community look good. Because what have you done for them? Like, there is no true community. Like, people always online just constantly using terms black community and the diaspora and stuff like that, but it's not like a unified thing. It's just like random people. Like, we are on our own, especially black women. We are completely on our own. So it's like, I don't blame them for just doing whatever they want to do, because nobody's checking for them. Nobody cares about them, cares about us, I should say. So it's like they don't owe anybody shit. I think it's gonna be my last point. It's like, I can tell y'all never done anything for them or don't really truly care. These people who are so concerned all of a sudden and disgusted, because there are way bigger problems. Like, if y'all haven't noticed, a bunch of y'all's Gen Z kids don't know how to read. They can't read, they can't write, they can't read and comprehend, they have no skills, they don't even have computer skills. I thought, as somebody who's Gen Y, that Gen Z would be way better at computers in every way than I am, because they were even more, merged with technology than I was. I grew up when there was still some analog stuff going on, but no, they don't know how to do the most basic stuff. So it's just like, they don't have any skills. They have not been equipped with any kind of skills, not even reading and writing. So that's how I know y'all don't really care, because that to me is a big problem. Like, that's something that should be an initiative. I don't care what the statistics say. I know from my job right now that a lot of these people, they literally can't read. The school system is not, made for us. Then y'all gonna go worshiping and idolizing only people who don't do shit. Place no importance on education in the Black community. No importance on anything like that as a whole. When you guys do, it's for pretend. It's people like Umar Johnson who don't actually do anything. When there are tons of schools already out there that are more geared towards our success and not just No Child Left Behind. Everybody's getting passed no matter what, no matter if they don't know how to read or have any skills. Like, it's really ridiculous out here what y'all choose to make important. So that's really all I had to say. I love y'all. Talk to you later. Let me know what you think, if you think differently, or if you have anything to add. I'd love to hear it, hear your perspectives. Like I said, I'm kind of in the middle, so I guess I'm kind of partial, because I do some of these things, like wear bonnets and stuff like that, as a result of more people doing it. I like it.